Well, I think that's as fine a rendition of the Mexican national anthem as I've ever heard.
That was beautiful.
That kid's as cute as a button. He really is.
And I really enjoyed the entire crowd singing along with him as well here tonight. And now we will await the main event, which has this crowd in a little bit of a panic.
Well, you know, Maureen talked about the fact that Julio Chavez Jr. needs to use his height and his reach. There's evidence of it there. He's got the edge in both those categories. Cuello will be aggressive. That'll be a key factor.
They've got somewhere in the neighborhood of 23,000 waiting to watch this fight.
And here we go with the rules. We got the 10-point mud system, 3 knockdown rules, not in effect, no standing 8 count. Only the referee can stop the fight, and we will go to the scorecards in case of a foul after the 4th.
And now we will get the entrance to the ring of Luciano El Principe Cuello out of La Plata, Buenos Aires, Argentina. He brings into the ring a record of 23-0. He is not a big puncher, although he thinks he's going to knock Chavez out tonight. They've told us that. They really believe it. He only has 9 knockouts in his 23 wins.
Ricardo Atoche, his manager from Spain, was very emphatic. They said, we think we can win this fight by a knockout. We're absolutely convinced of it, as you pointed out, and I think Cuello believes it.
Well, Cuello says that he's faster and more aggressive than Matt Vanda, and that he's a head and body puncher, and he's got good movement, so we'll see what he brings tonight.
Cuello is a stablemate of the current WBC interim super welterweight champion, Sergio Martinez, and the former 2-time super welterweight champion, Francisco Javier Castillejo. You know, I think the greatest ring walk I ever saw was Julio Cesar Chavez ring walk against Pernell Whitaker at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio before 63,000 people that night. It took 20 minutes for him to get to the ring.
Oh, I'm sure. I believe
and all I can remember were these gigantic flags, Mexican flags.
Oh, they're patriotic.
And the whole
and
Alamo Dome seemed to be shaking and moving. And that was a pretty good one, though, for Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. tonight. All right, we are ready for the ring introductions from Jimmy Lennon Jr. Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Latin Fury 8, Tijuana Thunder, and the featured bout of the evening brought to you by Top Rank Incorporated and Promociones Sanfer in association with Tecate y el Ayuntamiento de Tijuana. Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos aficionados al box. Por la pelea estelar de la noche, un campeonato sancionada por el CMB, presidente José Sulaimán, supervisor Alberto Guerra. Our judges at ringside, presentando a los jueces, Stephen Blea, Lou Filippo, and Monique Rendon. And a referee in charge, el referee es Vic Draculich. Bien amigos, esta es la pelea estelar de la noche. 10 asaltos por el título continental peso super welter del CMB. All right, fans, here we go. 10 rounds of boxing for the WBC Continental America's Super Welterweight Championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, damas y caballeros, en vivo desde Plaza de Toros Monumental de Tijuana. It's live, and it's time for the main event of the evening. Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing dark blue trunks, he weighed in at 154 pounds. Presentando en la esquina azul y pesando 154 libras. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 23 wins, no losses, 9 wins coming by way of knockout, con un récord de 23 victorias sin derrota, con 9 de ellos por knockout. De La Plata, Buenos Aires, Argentina, presentando al invicto Luciano, el Principito Cuello. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks. He weighed in the same weight of 154 pounds. Su rival en la esquina roja, pesando 154 libras. His record, 38 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 29 wins coming by way of knockout. Tiene un sobresaliente récord de 38 victorias sin derrota, con un empate y 27 ganadas por knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, representing one of the great names in the sport and truly one of boxing's rising young stars, damas y caballeros, la dinastía continúa con el joven ídolo de Culiacán, Sinaloa, México, presentando al sensacional e invicto Julio César Chávez Jr. Y aquí está el referee Vic Draculich.
All right, gentlemen, this is for the WBC Continental America Super Welterweight title. You received your instructions to dressing room. Again, I want to caution you. Any punch below this point will be called low. Golpes debajo de este punto será llamado bajo. Any punch below this point will be called low. Golpes debajo de este punto será llamado bajo. That said, I want you to obey my commands, protect yourselves at all times. Obedezca mis comandos y protegerse su mismo siempre. Touch them up now, good luck to both of you. Tóquenlos, buena suerte a ambos.
Vic Draculich, the referee, sends him back to the corner. I believe you really could see a dramatic difference in size between the two that I hadn't realized that yesterday at our fighter meetings. Chavez looks much bigger. Here we go, round one. Cuello comes right to the attack, attempting 2 body shots. He believes he can wear down the bigger Chavez with body punches and an aggressive style.
And he's got to get inside that jab of Chavez Jr. to do it. And early on in this fight, a couple times, he has made forays inside successfully.
Maureen, do you think Cuello can make the smaller ring work to his advantage?
You know, I don't know. It's gonna be tough because he's gonna come in, put Chavez on the ropes, but Chavez is definitely a stronger body puncher and head puncher. He's got a higher knockout ratio. That's definitely gonna be have an effect on Cuello.
You know, sometimes you don't know what you don't know. And you know, Cuello has not faced 18 of his 23 opponents have had losing records. He hasn't been in against top fighters. He's in the Lions Den. He doesn't know what he doesn't know. So in round one, he got right in there and he was blasting away against Chavez. That's one way to make something good happen.
Chavez is very adept at dropping the left hook to the body from long range. Remember, his dad would get close to you and knock that left hook into you. But Chavez can do it from long range.
You know, I don't know how long this fight's going to last, but I'm going to tell you, it's going to be entertaining as long as it does last, because Cuello wants to make it a fun fight, and we know Cesar Chavez Jr. is going to respond in kind.